Mr. Terry Spencer.
Yep.
Great to see you again. Thanks for having us back. Since we've been last time, a fair bit going on with the gym.
Yeah.
You've had a home show. You've got a pro in Ricardo Jenkins going out for his third professional bout.
Yeah.
Potentially fourth as well. Cam Lewis getting ready for a trip abroad to box in a cup. How's it been?
Good. There's a great buzz in the gym at the minute. It's really buzzing. It's good to have Cam home because obviously he's with the RAF. I took him for the majority of his career, and then he went on to the RAF then, and just took his game to the next level because he's a full-time RAF athlete now. So he's doing really well. He's looking great, as you're seeing. Then he's in shape and he's ready to go. So it's all a road path for the elites. The elites are in March. Fingers crossed he has a good run in them. So he's got about 5 or 6 fights before then. So Cam's flying, he always is.
And Ricardo, as we mentioned, is due out for his third professional bout.
13th of Feb in Essex on a Warren Boxing Management. And then he's got a big one abroad then in April, 11th of April, I think. So them two, I don't even have to ask. They're here, they put the work in. They're doing the nutrition, the training outside. They're both flying, ready to go.
Easy to work with.
Easy to work with, diamonds. So.
I'll just watch you take them on the pads. You put them through their paces a little bit. With fighters, when they've got a specific style, how do you kind of mould to that? How do you figure out, okay, they like to throw a certain shot this way, and I'm gonna work with that on the pads?
Well, I don't have a specific style myself. I'll just go off their attributes. And I know how to mould them, then I'll know what style suits them and go from there, really. I'm not about, look, you've got to have, seen coaches, you've got to have this style, it's got to be this way. And that's the coaches putting them onto them, and it just doesn't work like that. You've got to go off what they're good at. I just believe it's the right way. But look, I'll do stuff they don't like doing, so when they are in that position, they know how to get out of it, or they know how to defend it, or they know how to attack. So you have to put themselves in every scenario. You've got to cover every scenario. But again, it just goes off their attributes, and you just make them grow that way. Ricardo's still young. He's only just turned 20. He's not even got his man strength yet, but he's getting a lot more stronger now with his S&C, with my coach, Billy Webb. Great S&C coach. He's in twice a week with him. So this is the best camp to date, and you'll see on the night he's really improved massively.
When you've got multiple people putting into a fighter kind of knowledge, how do you find that? How do you work with that? Because do you have to kind of agree with the other methods of the other coaches type of thing?
Well, yeah, because Jamie Walsh, the other coach, he's brilliant, and Jay will do stuff where I wouldn't, and we sort of bounce off each other and bounce off. Jay knows what I like, and vice versa, but it works really well because Jay will do something like, yeah, that's good, that, and vice versa. So we bounce off each other in that way, because I'm not saying everything I do is right. I just feel like I know what suits me fighter, and that's how it'll play out.
So coming up to this, I'll just touch back on this second fight then. We've discussed it's a tough Mexican, shorter opponent. I said that's perhaps Christmas come early for Ricardo with his style.
Yeah.
How do you see it?
Look, these early stages with the journeymen, sometimes they're difficult because they can be negative and they're there to survive and stuff like that. So I've gone for opponents like his last outing, Engel Gomez. He's tough, he's really tough, and thinks he can have a go, he'll have a go. And what I've noticed with Ricardo, even from the amateur days, if he's got someone in him, coming at him, having a go, throwing big shots, it suits him down to the ground because he's a really good counterpuncher. Timing is perfection, so that suits him a lot more. So this Mexican, he comes and has a go if he thinks he can. So you sort of give them false hope and then they walk onto stuff. But these journeymen, they're clever. They know the way around the ring. Do you know what I mean? They've had a lot of fights. The ringers, they know how to operate in there. He's not been stopped yet, this Mexican. But he makes a lot of mistakes, so it's down to us to capitalise on it. And me and Ricardo, we all film study. You know, I'll get him in that office and we'll study for a good half an hour to 45 minutes, write notes down, etc., etc. So, yeah, hopefully he'll do well.
He mentioned that you'd trained his dad and his uncle, and you know, it seemed like the natural next step for him to come along and train under yourself.
100%. Well, I trained with Crawford, his dad. His dad wasn't like Ricardo. He was just a bit more of a scrapper, but he could have a go. were Mikey and Tommy Joe, Ricardo's uncles. They were really good fighters, really good fighters. So, and I came up from the amateur circuit with them. So to be training his son now, like I said last time, it's amazing. It really is good. So they believe in me like I believe in him. And it's embedded from the off, you know, the loyalty, the work ethic. They know what to expect, these lads, Cam and Ricardo. They've been with me from the start. So, yeah.
You mentioned that his dad had taken kind of a step back once he'd turned over pro, and I said, what trust that, you know, that is to put in yourself.
Well, it's hard because Ricardo's been to other clubs, boxing amateurs, boxed for me as well, and Crawford was always in his corner. But Crawford knows now that it's time to step back. But I always want Crawford involved, his dad, because he's good, and Ricardo listens to him. And majority of the time, what Crawford says, it's right. So it's always good to have his dad there as well. It's always a big help, and it's a bit of home comfort, if you like.
You've had some other fighters since I've been here last join the gym and come and train with yourself. How much can you tell us about that?
Got a lad called Ryan Mack now, a light heavyweight, really good, and he's from a white collar scene, Ryan. So when he first come, I was like, to be honest, mate, I thought you were going to be rubbish. I didn't put it in that context; it was a lot worse. And then me and Jamie seen him spar, and he's very good. He's very good, and it's nice to have someone rugged and tough like that. And he can box. His boxing IQ is really good. So Ryan's 4-0 now with 3 knockouts. He's next out on the 28th of Feb on Block Sports on Steve Vaughan's show in Liverpool. And I'm excited because he's never had structure right. He's a bit of a loose cannon, and he won't mind me saying that. But I feel like he's focused now. I've got him at the right age, got him at the right time, and really excited for Ryan and to push on.
What have you kind of added to his fighting style, would you say?
Again, just like I stated, just going off his attributes. He's rugged, but I'm just sort of like making him set stuff up better and that, because he can get a bit wild. But God, he can bang, he can really punch. So it's just about setting it up better, just being more smarter in there, not trying to take everyone out. You know, box your way to them knockouts, because you've got to set stuff up. You've got to be smart all the time. So he's got a tough fight in his next one. Rise like, I'll fight anyone. I'm like, listen, mate, you've got structure now. Let's slowly build and go from there, and hopefully keep knocking people out because he can whack.
Is that hard to slow a fighter down when they've got world honours on their mind? They want to go and reach for the stars.
100%, because you've got to slow him down, because Rise he's like, the character of him, he just wants to go. That's his character. I want to go, I want to hit him, blah, blah, blah. So he's just slowing him down. So it is hard at times, but he's adapted really well. He's listening, he's like a sponge, and I'm excited for the future. So this has been our first camp together, but it's going really well, really well.
That's great to hear. As well as the professional side, you also have the amateurs. Yeah. You've had a few home shows, one coming up, one that's been. How's that experience been for yourself? Because that's a totally different ball game.
God, yeah, the amateurs are hard work, going from the matchmaking to running the shows. And we run about 6 or 7 shows a year. My dad plays a massive part on the matchmaking. He's really good at it. And I've got some really good kids coming through now. It takes a long time to build an amateur club, you know, and get the success. We've had a few get through to national finals, semis, etc., but we've not won a national title yet. So we're just falling short, but this will be the year where we will. Got some really good amateurs coming through I'm excited about, so I've got to keep myself fit and healthy because these are kids, so time they come round and turn over, I'll be in my late 40s, I think.
You'll have a lot of boxes on your hands as well, yeah?
Yeah. We've got, I think counted the other day, we've got about 48 carded amateurs now. About 5 or 6 of them are elite. We've got 4 going in the elite championships this year in March. But look, that's a big ask. That's the best of the best. But I've got good hope for them all. Especially Cameron Lewis. He's the one to watch out for, most certainly.
So Cam has got a box cup abroad. What is the difference, do you think, boxing abroad? Do you think it adds something? Yeah, like I said, he's got a really good roadmap for this year, Cam. I'm not in a mad rush to turn him over. I'm not about that, because with Cam, he's obviously based down south and he has to get a post around here to
make it work around the professional boxing and getting here when he can. But yeah, there is a bit of added pressure. He flies out to Sweden on Thursday and he'll box Friday. And it's a tough international competition, really tough, but he's used to these box cups, you know, the Haringey. He's boxed all over the world, so fingers crossed they'll have a good run, and it's just activity for Cam now this year. Get a title, get a few box cups in, and then it just makes the process easier when you turn over then. Better promoter, etc., etc. But there's a lot of logistics behind that. But as you see, he's a top lad. He's good to speak to. He speaks well. He knows what's needed. He knows what to do. And again, he's a diamond to train.
In tremendous shape as well, as we've seen today. Yeah.
But he went to Thailand all over Christmas, and you know, he could have been here enjoying himself. He didn't have to do that. He took himself away from his family. He just knows what needs to be done, and he's lucky. You see there, he's 81 kg, just a kilo over. Weighs in Thursday, fights Friday.
Well, that could be the difference between titles and no titles, couldn't it?
100%. If you've not have all the talent in the world, if you've not got that work ethic, don't bother. Do not bother. You got to have it all. You got to tick them boxes, and Ricardo already is going back to Ricardo. He already is at that young age, and same with Ryan. They tick boxes. So I feel like we're building this solid stable now.
What does the future hold, do you think, for TS Boxing Stable and yourself?
Concentrating on these three and a few of the amateurs that have come through, because these are the homegrown, bar Ryan, but it's like he's homegrown already. Look, big titles, we're all on a mission, it's our dream, and there's been a few times where I wanted to walk away from this sport, I'm not going to lie, because it's so hard, and I'm trying to run a gym, trying to do this and that, but it's just something burns deep inside me that I've got to keep going, and this is what I love. And you know, you work hard. I spoke to a lot of top coaches and say, look, Terry, keep doing what you're doing, work hard, your time's going to come. So that's the plan, Luke, yeah.
Keep going forward.
Yeah.
Terry, I wish you all the best. And
pleasure, my mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.